What is the coolest website you've visited that no one knows about?
MS Paint Emulator. Free Photoshop. Kung Fu Chess. Free Sandbox. Neil.fun.
As a programmer, regex101.com is incredible. Regex is one of those things that look like sorcery when you don't understand it. Great learning and explanation tool.
What healthy food tastes better than unhealthy food?
Watermelon, cold and crispy but full of water and sweet. Nothing worse than a fibery textured watermelon that's like a tad dehydrated.
Strawberries.
If you do it right, smoothies. Also Mediterranean food.
Mangoes. You just have to get used to the taste of veggies. The thing you eat more you crave more. I can go crazy for pumpkin chestnut soup BTW.
What does it feel like to get nutted in?
Suddenly it's extra warm and noticeably wetter. And then it runs down your thighs/butt. Sometimes you can't really feel it, other times you feel the pulsing and wetness/warm.
I've never been able to tell other than he says he's going to come, his body language, facial expressions or all three. Afterwards if he keeps going it's just much wetter and squelchier.
I've never really felt anything in the moment. Just a warm wetness when he pulls out.
Gooey and warm, pretty much like you'd expect. And on an emotional level, assuming you have a strong, loving bond with the source of the nut, it's quite comforting. I can't feel it at all, just a puddle when I stand up.
I can't feel it, but watching a guy come in me is so satisfying. When a guy tilts his head back and moans OMG.
What's the stupidest way you've gotten a scar?
I was attacked by a duck as a kid. I have a scar on my left hand. Saw some dirt on my toe while power washing. Figured I'd power wash it.
Wrapped my cat in a blanket and called it a burrito. He proceeded to bite me in the nose.
Why is there so much hype around the coronavirus? Is it really that dangerous? Is it difficult to treat? What's something that gets worse the more effort you put into it?
Beard trimming. If you try to get it perfect you'll end up clean shaven. Applying eyeliner.
Arguing with an idiot.
Popping a pimple.
Being cool.
A toxic relationship.
Trying to convince a person on the internet they are wrong. Edit, thanks for the silver.
What was the most successful prank you've ever pulled? If an apple a day keeps the doctor away, then what does the other fruits do?
A fruit a day keeps the proctologist at bay.
A banana a day makes you healthy and gay. A tomato a day makes you get in lots of arguments about whether or not it's a fruit because you haven't stated if you're talking about fruit in a botanical sense or a culinary sense.
An avocado a day makes you pretentious.
A banana a day keeps the sexual urges at bay.
A mango a day makes you happy because they are fucking delicious.
A cantaloupe an hour gives you unlimited power.
What's something that makes you say I fucking hate people?
Every single time I drive. Edit, the moral of all of the stories is to drive defensively because irritating fuck-ups by other drivers can become devastatingly fatal in the blink of an eye. I live in a big apartment complex and honestly the people who don't clean up after their dogs. Seems like there are little doggy landmines every inch to of green space.
Litter at a national park. Just so fucking discouraging. We own a small business. Customer comes in, drunk as hell, shits in the restroom, clogs the toilet, floods the restroom, then walks out leaving his mess for us to clean up. What an asshole.
Broken glass on the beach. First of all, don't bring glass to the beach. Secondly, don't break glass on the beach. Thirdly, just to cover all of my bases, don't break glass somewhere else and sprinkle broken glass shards on the beach.
What's your favorite non-sexual act of intimacy?
When he rubs my back gently while we're out in public. It seems like he's comforting me, but it's more about him feeling awkward in a social situation and not knowing what to do. I'm like his support animal.
Hugs. Edit. Aw, thanks for the gold and other awards. Hugs sure are great.
Being draped over each other in bed or on the couch reading our own books, sharing physical space with our minds in different worlds. Very grounding and comforting.
Kisses that don't lead to making out. Kisses on the forehead, cheeks, tip of the nose, hands, or just random places like the shoulder, or the stomach hole.
Cuddling.
Just sitting in the person's lap, legs wrapped around the waist, and face and neck. Not sexual, just holding each other. Really makes me feel safe.
An unexpected note from her, saying anything.